Okay, as usual, I am using the Taroko Studio. It's a Russian deck, or it's actually an Italian deck, but when I ordered it years ago, it came from Russia, which is interesting. That was before Ukraine invasion. Or this last one, I should say. After Crimea and before this last one. So, this is for Dumpy. Monday, November 25th. Mercury is officially retrograde today at 22 degrees of Sag, and we will be going through it until December 15th, and it'll retrograde back to 6 degrees. But on December 5th, it retrogrades into the heart of the sun at 14 degrees, so that's an important date. But the thing is, Trump has 22 degrees of Sag on that's his moon, on his south node, a past life point. So this whole Mercury retrogradation experience, it's in his 5th house, which is his creative self-expression and his will, and it's also his children. And then, the whole time Mercury's retrograde, it'll stay in that 5th house. So this will be interesting. I think his mind is going to be kind of going nuts there. Because it opposes. He was born on a close to a full moon, and close to a full moon eclipse, no less. Okay, so this Mercury retrograde down here, starting at that 22 degrees, affects everything up above, which is his Sun, Uranus, and North Node. Okay, right there. Forces in motion. This is normally our Chariot card, but yeah, he pretty much goes towards the cupcakes. We know he doesn't exercise. All he does is golf, but I'm sure he uses that cart all over the. He doesn't walk he doesn't walk the 19 holes or whatever it is. I know nothing about golf. Okay. His challenge is he's worried about what he's, that's the thing. When you're a greedy hoarder like he is, and he says he's a collector or whatever, but when you're greedy and you're a hoarder like he is, there's never enough, right? So he's always going to be feeling like he just doesn't have it, and he's always going to be looking for where he has profit, but he's seeing loss. He's bored. We've had this card before this week. He's looking at himself online and trying to figure out who he is, but he's just because he doesn't really have himself. Born psychopaths do not have themselves. They are completely dependent upon what we project onto them. And they just try to project this other thing that they think they are, but no. Wow. A risk-taking adventure? Is that what he's on? Is somebody wanting to kick him out? What's going on there? That's interesting. Okay. Then we also have the 7 of Swords, which is theft. In this deck, it's deception. Is he wanting to kick someone out that is not saying what he wants to hear, and he's tired of hearing him? Is he bored with Elon Musk hanging out with him too much? And then again, it's all about the hair. Oh my God. But on another, coming from a different perspective, if we look at these, this could be Elon that he's wanting to kick out of the nest because he's tired of listening to him. Now, and if we look at the computer here and think of who's he bored with, well, Elon's, supposed to be the computer Starlink genius. He's not really, but, and then here we are kicking him out of the nest, and he's not hearing what he wants, and he feels like he's stealing his attention. Yeah, and meanwhile, he wants Melania. He really just wants Melania around. He ain't getting that. Here's what he's getting. Haunted by the devil. Because he just wants money. And yeah, again, with the fridge. And illusions. 7 of Cups there. You're not going to find your happiness in the cupcakes. Maybe for a little bit, but it just, yeah. Okay. All right. Next is Joe Biden. November 25th. How are you doing? What are your plans? What are you going to do? Now, Joe has the whole Mercury retrograde going on in his first house. So his sense of self and identity and what he's attracting and all of that is going to go through some internal experiences, which does correlate with the cards we've been getting on him. So, okay. But for the Monday the 25th, and I apologize if there's something that goes down on the news between today, I'm reading on Friday. I won't have known because I back-to-back appointments Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So I have to do this all on Friday and get these uploaded tonight. So, okay. But Joe, Monday the 25th. Two of Wands. 3 of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, not feeling any teamwork. He does feel solid in himself, though, and with his connections to all of his, worldly intelligence, all the other countries, and he's looking to them for more information, but there's, for some reason or other, he's feeling a little lack of teamwork going on. Or another way to read this with the 3 of Pentacles when it comes to reversed could have to do with some anger about what he's learning from overseas connections and other foreign connections. Anger about foreign connections. I think that would be the better way to read it. 5 of Pentacles reversed. He's looking for recovery. 7 of Pentacles upright. He's reevaluating where he's put a lot of energy in. The Knight of Wands reversed. There's not a lot of energy today. Or he's feeling a little directionless, maybe. 10 of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, it's our family issues, the kitchen table issues for the whole family. And then with the 6 of Swords, maybe it gets better by the end of the day. But he still hasn't crossed through that gateway. But he's not going to let them get away with it. He won't let the theft be, he's not going to let go of that. I like seeing that. I feel drawn back to the 5 of Pentacles over here. We have an awful lot of Pentacles, don't we? Here as well, and here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Okay, so I feel like he's going through something. I feel like he's going through something. I'm drawn to the church window. I think he's going inside. Ooh, and when we look at it upside down, there's a T. He's going inside, And he's connecting with spirit. He's connecting with his source. And he's asking about what to do about Trump. Because, no matter what allies we have, it's all on him. This is a huge responsibility on him. And he's evaluating his actual physical options. And then with the Knight of Wands coming through in the reverse position, his energy's just kind of, he's delaying. He's frustrated. His energy's kind of all over the place. But he has to focus. When I get this card reversed, the main thing for me is that, that you have to focus on the long term. 10 of Pentacles reverse would be just about that same, meaning. Like how much, because he would have to, with the Presidential Emergency Act, it would engage the military. And he may be having to figure out if he has their support. I don't think Trump would get any support from our military generals anymore after the way he's been trashing them. But Biden's a whole different person. But he's feeling, he's feeling kind of lonely about it. And then with the Six of Swords, this is a transition. When push comes to shove, I do think he's going to do it. But, and this would be like a major part, like the transition on his path, like his rite of passage. Like this is what he was actually born to do and didn't know it until, here we are. He's, 82. It won't be long before he has his 84th birthday, or, when he has his Uranus return, he'll be 84. And that's a huge awakening and awareness. If you're still on the planet, you will be very much, most people would be very wise. I think he would be much wiser than he is now, even. So, okay. Ace of Pentacles reversed. It feels like a lost opportunity and some lack of planning, lack of foresight. But he's seeing that with the theft. He's seeing the ways they did not plan ahead very well. So that tells me that there's money trail. There's money trail. Wow, yeah, with all these pentacles, there's a foreign money trail that he's able to pick up. Wow, that's amazing. I've gotten that before using the Lennies, the Lenormand, and now here it is. And I think I got it with the Kipper in my live stream, if I remember correctly. I can't remember which deck, but I thought something came through there. So anyway, with our Seven of Swords, our meaning there when it comes to reversed is, mental challenges, but breaking free. So eventually we could see that's coming in. Oh, yeah, and then we've got the Wheel of Fortune. Because, he's worried about the dysfunction. And again, he's on his leading edge right there. Okay, let's check into Kamala. Future President of the United States. That's my name for her, no matter when it happens. But this is just for Monday, November 25th. Right there. Okay, she's surrendering, but kind of maybe feeling a little, she's just looking at things from all different angles. She's feeling kind of at the bottom. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. We're feeling kind of stuck when it comes to reversed. And it did come through reversed, and this is her challenge card. So So yeah, suspension here, stuck here. This is just, we all go through these things. These are, when this card comes through, when the Wheel of Fortune comes through in the reverse position, this is feeling out of, like there's no change, out of control. We've got these external forces that we cannot control. She can control herself, but she realizes that she's surrendered. I think she surrendered to whatever Joe Biden's going to decide. Her fate is in his hands. Okay. Knight of Swords upright. She's ready to charge into battle. Here she is, ready to charge into battle with all of her prosecutorial mojo. She's not feeling very balanced, and she doesn't really care. She just wants to get the job done and get in there. But right now, there's no victory yet. And she, too, is very worried about the dysfunctional family of our government. She is letting go of a lot of the loss and sorrow and pain, but she still is celebrating. Well, she's working for women. She's really just focused on the women. I think she's mostly worried about, because the laws, my God, they can take away all these laws that have been created to protect women in the past from their abusive husbands. It used to be that our husbands owned us, and you couldn't file a lawsuit against them. You couldn't get a restraining order against them. And that's where Project 2025, that's exactly where they want to take us in the future. But for her, for today, she's surrendered. She's trying to forgive and get all the pain out of her heart. She's really clear and strong in who she is and where she wants to go, but external forces have her kind of locked in this situation, and maybe she's just kicking it up with a glass of wine at the end of the night, because, what else can she do at this point? So, okay. And then, like I said, because I'm doing this reading ahead of time, I don't know what other actual external events. I'm usually, you guys, the only way I can kind of pat myself on the back is that I'm almost always get the right cards, but I can read them the wrong way. So if you get more information, you always feel free to add whatever you get, because you know what's going on in the world, and I'm doing these readings 3 days ahead. Okay, so this one's for you guys. Monday, November 25th. What do we need to know? So if you know your natal chart, just look and see where 22 degrees and back to 6 degrees of Sag is. And that will be the house that, the area of your life. The houses are areas of our lives. That will be the house that you are, the area of your life that this Mercury retrograde will affect you. That where you will be more internal and you will be having to redo things, reevaluate, maybe re-edit something. But I think it's good. I never mind the Mercury retrogrades. Okay. What do you guys need to know for today? Right there. Okay, Nine of Pentacles reversed is to, I think the message here is to don't go into debt for holiday gifts. Don't fall prey to any lack of self-confidence. With the stars reversed, we need to remember to believe in ourselves. With the Queen of Pentacles reversed, we need to not worry too much about money and, the physical realm, the material realm. With the Strength card, we need to be gentle and compassionate and take our time With the Eight of Cups, we need to take self-responsibility and know that we can only do the best that we can do with what we know. But if you know who you are and you're in the strength of who you are, then you have the courage to be patient. But be compassionate with yourself and love yourself through whatever you're going through. People that you love and want to give, especially kids, you want to give lots of gifts to, they don't care how much things cost. They just care that you love them. Right? So they don't have to be expensive gifts. And if you don't have the finances to gift, then you just tell them, and maybe you can make something for them or take them out on a play date of some type. Have my kids used to make little books like one free foot massage or one free neck massage or whatever. And I could just you pull them out of the book and go, okay, here please, and they go, damn, I shouldn't have made that thing. But yeah, believe in yourself. It doesn't take money to share your love and come from your love. It does take effort and work. Be patient with yourself. Take self-responsibility for taking good care of yourself and loving yourself through whatever's going on. And then just be done. Just be done with those old false beliefs and let go of the struggle. When I see the Five of Wands, I think in terms of our only struggle should be to keep our hearts open and to keep choosing love. So this is that letting the struggle go, letting the blindfold and the shackles just fall off, and hopefully we've done enough inner work that we have released some false beliefs, and we're just done. We're done with that old materialistic, way of being, especially, right? Like Thanksgiving's I think it's on the 28th, and then isn't there usually like the whole Black Friday sale and all these other, sales? Well, if you do have the money, it is a good time to stock up and do your Christmas shopping. But if you don't, I don't want you to beat yourself up. And if you don't have a lot to, materially share with those that you love, I don't want you to beat yourself up either. I want you to know that your love is the most important thing. It's the only thing that we really have. So everything else, we can just let it go. Or maybe this is about having acupuncture. If anyone ever needs a good acupuncturist in the Seattle area, you email me and I'll give you her information. So I have so many clients who go to her. They love her dearly. So, okay, well, that's all I have for today. I'll be back later. Take good care.